What are we doing outside Lulu's Diner?
We're in the middle of a road trip to northeastern California and Oregon.
So where do we start?
We started late on Friday night in Medford. I picked up Jac at the airport, stayed there, and then headed out.
What was the band like?
Band were self-indulgent.
Heavy, heavy. And where do we go the next day?
Next day to the beautiful and wonderful Crater Lake.
Why did they call it Crater Lake? I couldn't work that out.
I have no idea. I think a man called Crater took a pee there or something like that.
And then where we go to there?
After that, we then drove down through Klamath Falls.
Ooh.
And then went through Lava Beds National Monument, where there is a lot of lava.
And where are we now?
Now we are in Redding.
In Redding. And how would you describe Redding?
How I describe Redding? It's okay. It's near nice things.
Band? How was the band like?
Band's good. Old school. Bluesy, soul kind of music.
And how's your wonderful car done?
Wonderfully.
Yes, it's fantastic, isn't it? Right, that's it. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
So last time we saw you, Dominic, you had far away.
A long way away.
What have we done? What have we done since then?
What have we done? We drove down through the Sierras. We went to Mount Lassen Volcanic Park. Saw a bug-eaten geyser.
Okay, Dominic, what's going on here?
So there's some hot rocks deep underground. The water percolates down through, is heated by the rock, and then bubbles up through it, bringing sulphur with it.
Where's the sulphur come from?
It's coming out of the rocks.
It's pretty whiffy, isn't it?
Yep.
Amazing. Bumpy, smelly geyser.
Smelling of sulphur, and then fantastic roads down through the Sierras, all the way down through Grass Valley on Highway 89 and Highway 49.
Cool. There's quite a lot of kind of weird outbackers.
Yeah, it's a pretty remote part of the state.
And can you remember what you cooked that evening?
I remember I cooked sausage perfection.
And who made those sausages?
Cumberland sausages made by my own fair hand with baked grilled sweet onions.
Magnificent. And then the next day?
And a bottle of Mazzocco.
Very nice.
Pony Reserve Zinfandel.
Now next day in Berkeley?
Next day we took
architectural tour
at the park. We then took Truffle up the hill to Tilden Flies around done, by the way.
Okay.
And then we took another long trip in the afternoon, listened to some music.
What sort of music do we listen to, Dominic?
We listened to the soundtrack to Frozen, unfortunately accompanied by the movie.
So you have now heard Britney Spears, Frozen, Taylor Swift, and the Sugar Babes, and do you love them?
Robin's sick.
But Dominic, you are my hero and role model, especially when it comes to health and fitness, which is why we had that healthy meal last night. What was it?
That was a pizza, dinner of champions.
And ribs.
That's right. And then out at 6:30 in the morning out here on the lagoon.
Yeah.
Which no longer smells of excrement.
Okay, and now I'm going off to the airport to see you. So say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
London Rowing Club, Sons of the Thames, come forward. Are you ready? Go! Right, so Dominic put me on a train, made me get my way to San Francisco Airport, flew out, and there's nothing between San Francisco and Los Angeles at all. And then you come over to Los Angeles and it's just pollution and grid after grid after grid after grid. Anyway, I got there, got my stuff, I was late 40 minutes late, and I yomped round the airport and got there, and 5 minutes later this lady here appeared. Say hello, Mel. Hello, hello, hello. So what did we do then, Mel? Can you remember what we did then?
Well, we had to navigate the ridiculous new system.
Taxi drivers hated it.
LA airport to pick up a taxi and go to our hotel on Hermosa Beach.
Which on the way we went on Highway 1, which is the road that I took all those years ago. Highway 1, Hermosa Beach, got there, nice hotel, and we walked down to the beach. And what happened, Mel? What happened?
Rained.
It rained just as we got there. So what did we do?
We hid in a bar with a little outside bit that was covered in plastic.
Yeah.
And we looked at the beach and the rain while we had margaritas.
Margaritas, very, very, very nice.
Very important, yes.
And then we waited for Charlotte Haig, another noisy old Haig to come along. That was nice to see her. She lives in LA. And then we went back to the hotel. And the next morning, who did we meet up with?
Andy Holmes and Kaylin.
Both as mad as hatters, completely barking.
I'd say that one's definitely a bit more mad than the other.
Well, that's a very nice time with them. Got photographs. What's going on here? How come it's raining?
Because a Welsh person came. That happens every time.
This is Southern California. You're a fraud. You tricked us into this, haven't you?
Yeah, it's actually like this all the time.
Can't you
we just lied
What about some good weather?
Well, probably when you've left. So about 17 days, I would say. It'll probably stop raining.
Oh, yeah. God. And then after that, I forgot what we did. We went back to the hotel, bought shoes, and we went to the cruise ship.
We got an Uber
to the cruise ship.
To the cruise ship, which was the same ship we went on before.
Same gang.
Same gang.
No griff though. No,
very sad. But because we were fairly late getting on the ship, we were almost the last ones on. I think we just walked straight through everything, not a single queue.
Yeah.
Walked straight to our room, settled in.
Down and had lobo for supper.
Flambéed lobo.
There we go.